Last time on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Please. After all we've been through.
Bunch of giant space dildos ain't gonna stop us! What?
What is happening, gamers? Welcome back to Nightwing 01 and more of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I have a feeling that we are nearing the end of this game, and I'm ready to end it. So like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you enjoy any aspect of the game, I want to hear about it in the comments, and let's get to it. Also, I have read the bios, and we're going to be speaking about that today as we run around and blast people, because I think it needs to be addressed, because it's not really good.
The last terraformer. Psst, hey, you in the market for some objectives? Cause I'm selling! Kidding, I'm not actually selling them.
It's the same old, same old.
That sums up this game perfectly, Boomerang. Alright, so,
I expected you'd have objections to my terraforming operations. Nevertheless, I am on a schedule. Be warned against further interruptions.
Okay. Further interruptions being interrupted. Okay, so let's talk about this. So if you want to know how to find these wonderful, wonderful bios, written by Sweet Baby Incorporated, all you have to do is go over to this, and then click over here on the Justice League. There we go. That's a nice picture of Barry, right? Now, for the most part, Captain Boomerang is, well, I wouldn't say respectful of the Flash, but this isn't bad. This is kind of funny, comedic. Now, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is one of the weirdest ones, but it proves that this game is, in fact, woke. Now, I personally don't like that term. I prefer SJW. There's lots of different ways to describe pandering. Here's all you need to know about what the author feels about Wonder Woman, as well as this is supposed to be Lex Luthor saying this stuff. They solve so many of our society's ills: broken democracy, lagging technology, toxic masculinity, there it is, there's that buzzword, and thus flourish through higher learning, mutual aid, governance without cruelty. They are the golden society who deserve to be as secret as they are. Now, what I find interesting about this Wonder Woman bio written by Lex Luthor, obviously, the authors have never ever read anything by Lex Luthor because, I mean, he has no respect for society. He has, he is a cruel person. He literally puts nanobombs inside people's heads. It's like they can't see past their own ego and narcissism when they write these things. That's the funny thing to me. Like, these people are absolutely delusional, and they really believe this stuff. I mean, this is straight up, they're pandering to Twitter. Like, they're trying to go to the whole Twitter ideology thing. This is Harley Quinn, of course, talking about bats. She basically sums it up and says that he's a nice guy, mostly. You know, he goes around beating up people at night, which, again, is what most SJWs say about Batman. He just beats up poor people, so that's an echoing NPC point. Psychological torture, but think about it. How many times did Joker end up back behind bars instead of rightly 6 feet under? Dent, Bane, Ivy, even her. So she says he's a softie through and through, with a disposable income and deep need for outlets for his aggression, but still. So, I mean, that's somewhat nice. Now, if only we had this Harley Quinn when it came time to shoot Batman, because it really feels like I said there's a committee of writers involved with this game. Like, that's what it is. The biggest problem, the biggest thing standing in this game's way is they have several people writing it. In Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, you had Paul Dini. Sefton Hill, Arkham Knight, one writer. Suicide Squad, I still have no idea how many writers. Green Lantern one is a mixed bag. Basically, he calls him a space cop and all that stuff. Calls him a narc. And this is, of course, Deadshot talking.
Lawton, I do wish you'd carefully consider my offer. As anomalies go, you are a
and I would love, honest to God, I would really, really love not to bring this stuff up, but they keep throwing it in our face. They did it in Gotham Knights. They're doing it in the Suicide Squad. And if we don't speak up, it's going to happen more and more and more. And these people should stop having their ideologies bleed on their freaking sleeves. Almost slipped there. Because it's getting boring. It's getting tiresome. It's getting irritating. And that's all they do. From time to time. Over and over and over again. It's the same stuff. It's just becoming like a tired out trope at this point. I'm just sick of it, personally. And a lot of people are sick of it. At least, I hope so. Because you probably would just like one writer to actually write the game. You wouldn't want like a whole bunch of people throwing ideas at a board and being all this stuff. I mean, I would actually like to have, for 1 second in my life, especially playing a superhero game, like I did back in the day, just focusing on all the stuff involved with said superhero game. You don't need to bring up anything else that's outside of the world that's in the game. There's literally so much they could work with that they have not. Really? I mean, all the dead citizens, all the sand people, the damage that Brainiac is doing to the world terraforming it. You could actually look outward instead of inward. You know?
Taking it vertical.
Taking it vertical, yeah, let's go. So it's just annoying. And the more they do this, I'm going to continue to knock them down and talk about it, because I'm sick of it. I don't appreciate it. I never did it in my other Arkham games because it never existed. Any of my Arkham coverage, it never, ever existed. They never did it. Show me. Prove to me that they talked about that stuff. I've listened to every dialogue option in the Arkham games. And the thugs talk about murdering people, they talk about rape, they talk about stealing, they talk about, like, Grand Theft Auto. They talk about all kinds of really bad rated R things that criminals do. And then Batman would show up and beat the tar out of them. Alfred didn't show up and be like, Master Bruce, who did you vote for? Sorry, Alfred, I'm punching criminals right now. Even though I know the justice system is broken. Blah, 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 blah. He didn't do that kind of stuff. He didn't talk down to his audience. Did nothing. You know? How is that thing around again? That's not a terraforming thing. I don't want to fight that boss thing. I'm leaving. Just looking for ways to stop the terraforming. That'd be nice. That's a Riddler trophy. Oh, okay. Yeah, Riddler trophy. Way to go. I just hope that, you know, if the Suicide Squad game doesn't do well, that we'll see, like, kind of a pause or a limitation on working with companies like Sweet Baby, and just go back to what's considered normalcy. And just, like, making games based on the property that you have, and not your own personal opinions, because nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about what you think. No one cares what I think. You know? I'm not gonna go and make some statement talking about, like, who you should vote for, or, you know, whatever is the hip new issue of the year, because it changes every year. And I'm not gonna do that stuff, because it doesn't matter. But the way I'm gonna do, I will call out people on their bullcrap, and interjecting things that shouldn't be there. As well as, I call them bad writers, because they are bad writers. It's a fact. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. The stuff with Floyd proves it.
Target down, Luther. Next part is going to give your nanobots a hell of a workout.
I'm sure it'll be a walk in a somewhat disreputable park for you, Deadshot.
Excuse me, I gotta shoot Big Monster here. But yeah, that's what I find hilarious. I was beating up King Shark again, wasn't I? Big blue guys and big blue guy helper is, you know, still kind of hard to judge the size distance that I need. Did I just suddenly lose all my health again? Okay, never mind, we're good. Die! Please? Thank you. I have to kill a bunch of you in order to go fight Brainiac, I believe. But I'm not sure. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Like, I had lore arguments with people, during my course of, like, covering Arkham games for, like, 10, 15 years, whatever. But, like, it never got into, like, political nastiness. Like, people defending the Suicide Squad are like, I don't see it. It's like, you point them clear evidence that there's actual agenda, like, built into the game, and they're just like, no, that's what every Arkham game's like. It's like, no. Wrong. I remember every single bio. The bios actually talked about useful information to add to the lore of the characters. You know? And this game doesn't do that. This game's like, you know what? We're going to cater to that one fandom audience that doesn't buy comic books or games. And we're just going to ignore and insult our install base. Because we have more important things. We have the message to spread. And it's just like, yawn. So the day they stop doing it, the day I'll stop talking about it. When I hear it, I'm going to call them out on it. You don't like it? Deal with it. I don't care.
That's one way to get weapon parts.
Whoops. There we go.
My kill count ain't playing around.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's see, what is left to do? Does this even count as the Brainiac stuff, or is this the Brainiac stuff? That looks like Hack's face. This is Brainiac. Still need more stuff. What is this? Giant thing. I think that's the thing we need to... disruptor thing.
That artillery platform is lowering the value of the local real estate.
Oh, okay.
Not the property values. Go save Johnny taxpayer a couple of bucks and take out that gun.
See, that's funny. That's property. That's real estate. Especially the idea of King Shark having real estate, that's funny.
Damn thing's overheating.
It's intelligent humor, which, I mean, it's kind of surprising considering who wrote this game, but still. Oh, my gosh. My problem is once I go off, I keep going off. It's like, I would love to go on and do some other things, but it's just like, yeah, I finally saw the bios, so thanks for that. And I still have a lot to say about them. I guess I'll have to make like a full video, but it's just like, it's unnecessary to do that kind of stuff.
Big damn gun.
You know, but what I wish is whoever wrote the Harley Quinn like thing, that actually felt like the Harley Quinn that we knew from the Arkham games. And whatever Harley Quinn is used in the cutscenes and the story and the narrative is nothing like the Harley Quinn in that bio. She was funny, she was somewhat respectful, she understands Batman and what he's about. You know, she makes fun of him a little bit, but I mean, it's pretty on brand for Harley Quinn. And then this Harley Quinn that we're running around with, well, I mean, I'm not running around with, but you know what I mean. Like, she's nothing like that fun little bio thing. That's actually Harley's personality.
Materialized throughout the city. My sources in the DEO and Argus independently describe them as terraformers.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the terraformers. I'm kind of bad with this stuff, though.
Terraformer is used to change the chemical makeup of a planet. When we talk about terraforming, it's usually about taking a planet like, say, Mars, and making it habitable for humans. But given the
3 raising hell gigs left before Brianiac comes knocking.
Whoops.
likely to have the opposite effect. For that reason, I would urge all of you to stay as far away from these structures as possible. Something I'll be doing right
What do you mean stay far away? I mean, as soon as he terraforms, this whole place is gonna blow up, Lois. I don't understand.
Residents are also encouraged to wear any available masks and avoid unusual fog or puddles.
Did you just tell people to wear, like, surgical masks?
Forget or what they might be
What is that gonna do?
I don't want anyone taking any risks.
That's not gonna do anything.
Do your best out there, Metropolis. We'll get through this.
What,
Lois Lane, out.
what are you talking about, Lois? Did I hear that correctly? If they do go outside, they need to wear a mask? What?
Catching airtime.
I did not hear that. No, I think I'm mishearing that. I'm mishearing that. I'm mishearing that. I don't think I heard that. I think that's... no. Bang, bang.
Deadshot! We bodied that guy!
Yay, dead guy dead. Wait, no, that didn't work.
Dump these mud toy machines on the L sandpit. I mean, planet.
Uh-huh. Alright, so... talents.
It's your brain. Choice is yours.
Whatever. Can I go any further than that? No. Okay, whatever.
Those terraformers got 3 giant arms and 3 giant legs.
Oh.
First, they're obviously legs. Second, why'd you need to know?
Well, that's got 2 elbows and 2 knees.
I don't think this is the right place.
Double elbow break. I need to know.
I was off
I just got a feeling this is not the right place. The terraforming stuff looked different, and I just can't find it on my map. Might have to go to the front of the TV and read the tiny print. I will say this, like, out of all the stuff that they throw in this game, and believe me, there's a lot of agenda and pandering crap. For people who actually have, like, vision impairment problems, why don't you actually help them? I understand that it's cost-effective to make tiny text, but, I mean, that argument is blown out the window when literally the subtitles for the characters talking, which I really don't care what they're saying. I would much rather, you know, my mission things be, like, a legible size, that I actually don't have to, you know, pause and walk up to the TV. It's about 10, 12 feet away from me. You know, that would be nice.
The good news is, Waller can wave her little detonator around all she wants. But she needs that.
You having dependency problems there, Harley?
We're gonna get out from under.
So you go from Joker to you go from Joker to codependent relationship with Amanda Waller. Interesting. I thought Harley was like, don't tell Harley Quinn what to do, Harley Quinn, and she's like, you know what, I'm needed, I'm valued. It's like, why don't you, if you're such a strong, independent lady, why can't you find value in yourself? Why does it have to be through other people? I'm just saying, if you really are that, you know, you know, changed lady, which, I mean, fine, but, yeah, maybe practice what you preach? I don't know. Is that too much to ask? Gosh. Bang, bang, bang. Also, is it just me? They're, like, doing a lot of violent acts. But the Suicide Squad doesn't make a lot of violent, jokes. I know that that's beneath, like, Sweet Baby Incorporated, and they can't do that kind of stuff. But, to me, it's kind of funny. Because, I mean, literally they're doing all this murderous stuff. And, they can't do stuff. Maybe this giant gun I do need to take down. You know what? I'm just gonna take it down. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But, I mean, it's got, like, this big symbol on it. So, I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Well, I mean, everything, but... either that or maybe the Brainiac thingy here. Yeah, let's go save the local real estate.
Not the property values. Go save Johnny Taxpayer a couple of bucks and take out that gun.
I love this plan. I'm glad to be a part of it. Also, is it just me? Or, you know, for a bunch of screw-ups, like, where is all the, really cheesy movie references? Like, they use cheesy, song references and commercials and stuff and make you think that this is, like, a game made for people who were born in the 80s, but there's no movie references. The only references they do is just narrative nonsense from Twitter. And it's like, why would people want to be reminded of that crap? And this game's gonna make me swear, I swear it. It's like, just, it's underneath the surface, like the rage makes good men cruel.
If I had a terraformer, I would build an ocean paradise, a beach, a coral reef, and a research center.
Right next door, Boomerang World. How could have a planet too? Deadshot. Nah, there's no market for Disciplinetopia or whatever.
Crosshair Cove would be better than anything your sorry ass dreamt up.
Pretty sure we're just supposed to destroy the town.
That's a big damn gun. Let's take it out, squad.
It's a big gun. We've already done this, but this wasn't a flash mission. I'm sure this is important. Maybe? Oh, wow. Gotham Knights. Look at that. Vantage Apparel. Yes, we want to be reminded of that game. Although... I think that the writing was handled a little bit better in Gotham Knights. Not much better, but a little better. At least Batman had some dignity in his deaths. His 2 deaths. Mr. Freeze, not so much, but... Mr. Freeze got finger wagged by Barbara, which was completely out of character for her. But for the most part, It wasn't too bad. Suicide Squad could have been, especially, I'm just, like, totally honest, because that's what I am. Blunt honest, but I'm honest. If they wanted to include all that nonsense and agenda and whatchamacallit, SJW stuff, I mean, if they didn't connect the game to Arkham, no one would care. Like, at all. It wouldn't matter. Because people would treat this as, like, just like with Gotham Knights, this is a whole new world that has nothing to do with the tonal shift of Arkham at all. It's not dark, it's not murky, it's not serious. This is basically like a R-rated parody of Arkham. But it didn't need to be. And the writing is what makes it dumb. The whole Deadshot stuff is stupid. Like, they had an ample opportunity, which I'm actually making a video, like, the lore of Deadshot of Suicide Squad, or whatever. It's like my first lore video in a while. It's not a very long lore video, like maybe 12 minutes. Little rant, but they had a huge opportunity that they could have done to basically, you know, put the haters in their place. And by haters, I mean anybody who criticizes them, because that's what they believe. That's how, you know, that's how interesting these people are. Can I actually shoot this now? It's a square.
Believe it or not, I don't disregard for biomechanical expertise.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna shoot your mechanical expertise. But like I was saying, with Deadshot, all they had to do is they had, like, literally, like, the platter was, like, right in front of them. And what did they do? They complicate it. Because that's what bad writers do, is they make things even more complicated when the solution is right there in front of their face, but they're too proud to see it. So instead of making Black Deadshot, or Suicide Squad Deadshot, the actual multiverse guy, and tie him into the whole Green Lantern thing, they're like, no, 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 no. Paul Dini's version, which was grounded in reality and, like, you know, non-superhero-esque multiverse and whatever, he's the guy from another universe. And it's like, what? It's like, you had one easy fix, and you completely ignored that, and made the entire situation between the two Deadshots even more complex. When, I mean, a child could have fixed that problem without any issues. It's not hard. I mean, you need to have some type of intelligence level above room temperature, but still, it's not a hard fix, and it would have actually added, like, more complexities to Floyd's character. Probably would have made him more interesting instead of him just, like, you know, his animosity between Green Lantern and him could have been a little bit more. I miss my daughter. My daughter's in another universe. But no, he's like, I was in retirement. I was much older than Batman. It's like, really? You do realize now that Rocksteady, before in Arkham Knight, said it was a 20-year thing. So, Floyd is that much older? So what year did he retire? How old is he? Am I a 60-year-old man running around in a jetpack? He's retired before the events of Arkham Origins? I mean, come on. It's just stupid. That's bad writing. If you guys can't see that's bad writing, like the haters, then you guys are blind. Because that is just textbook terrible. It's so bad. And it doesn't need to be. That's a sad thing. Because anyone with, like, a basic understanding of the English language and how to structure a story could have fixed that. I do like that I found, as I was free roaming a little bit, that basically they do mention Aquaman in this game. It's very sporadic and it happens, you know, randomly sometimes, but he is mentioned. And King Shark does not like Aquaman. And he explains why he doesn't like him. But Aquaman, for whatever reason in this universe, was not a part of the Justice League because the Justice League hasn't been around that long. Which I suppose makes sense. Uh-oh. Thank you, goodbye. Yeah, this game makes me, lore inconsistencies make me mad, personally. Gameplay is fine. Story is droll. Yeah, I know, I gotta go grab more of the alien guts and then we can blow this thing sky high. There we go. Quiet, Brainiac, I'm shooting stuff. There we go.
This did not turn the tide.
This didn't turn the tide? I mean, it's starting to. Yeah, I wish I was a better shot, but we can't have everything we want. We can't have a very respectful end to Batman. We can't have good writing. So you can't get good gameplay. So shut it. I don't care. This game's gonna make me more jaded than I normally am. Yoink. Okay. Yeah, gotta go kill more people. Actually need some shield stuff too, so I guess I get that from you guys. Right, shoot enemies, get shield power-ups, go to the next place, avoid the snipers. Every once in a while, maybe deal with a truck convoy type thing. Stand inside of a bubble. You know what? I take back what I said about Arkham Knight a little bit. I said Arkham Knight was very repetitive with the tank structure, but at least the tank stuff was, you know, kind of fun. It did get a little annoying, you know, all the little mini tank battles you had to do. But I still say, and I won't take back, that I do not like all the Riddler missions that incorporate the tank. Nor was I happy with the whole tank stroke thing. It would have been nice to have an actual confrontation, like a satisfying one between Deathstroke and Batman, but no. But even those were just little issues, you know? They weren't like massive issues. Somewhat small. Aha, your Metropolis thing is gone. Poof. Do I have to take out another one to fight Brainiac stuff, or what? Yay. I'm excited. I don't care. I'm not gonna get anything good for that anyway, right? A boomerang.
This was made for a pro. Good thing I'm handling it.
That's actually pretty cool wrist cannons. Alright. So I got that, but I can't give it to Captain Boomerang because I'm playing as Deadshot.
Today, you are more than average.
That sums it up for me. Alright, thank you. What now? Let me guess, that was a giant waste of time. That was a giant waste of time. It didn't give me more Brainiac stuff. Well, at least I leveled up, right? That's gotta count for something. Alright, Waller, am I done? Can I go? No, I can't. Alright, still can't go. What is this? No bug farms. I don't want to do the bug farms. I don't like those. Those things are wicked hard to find. No thank you. What is this?
TFX. While you're out there using your initiative or whatever the hell it is you're doing, clear out this bug farm. Yeah, I'm in my zone now. I should be on point.
I mean, this looks like it's a terraform thing. Whatever this is would be terraforming. Wouldn't it? Okay, whatever. Hopefully this is correct.
Out of boost? Give me a break.
Out of boost, give me a break. Give me a break, give me a break. So yeah, I mean, just to close off something, yeah, I would really like, for my own sanity and also for, you know, people that don't enjoy having their ear raped by hearing all this narrative nonsense, maybe in the future, follow Japan's example and just make fun games. Focus on writing about the characters and, you know, the world that they're actually in. Because I challenge you, writers, that literally there is so much going on right now you could actually talk about. You have a freaking swirling tornado of death in a skull ship. Does the Suicide Squad talk about that? No. You know, you have basically an abandoned city. You've got broken malls. You have streets that are all messed up. You could make jokes about, like, how bad roads are in Metropolis. There's lots of things you could actually do if you actually had some type of an IQ. It's not hard.
Talk of dysfunctional families.
The whole thing is, like, right there at your fingertips. Like, you literally have a well-made canvas you could have worked with, but you just ignore it.
Ain't no flies on the Lawtons.
Okay,
I just don't get it. I mean, literally, this is like an end-world apocalypse thing, and you just can't see past your own nose.
Man's rescue up.
It's embarrassing.
Toy Man's right. We're looking at extreme volatility and few points to actually do some damage. I want to see how this goes.
Sure, let's go with that. Well, that's new.
Researchers on the run in exchange for their mining equipment. We're all heroes. It's a win-win-win.
That's a lot of wins, kid. Let's do it.
He made a bus.
You better have the equipment you were going on about.
Acquiring the civilian locations, and now. Say, is that bonkers how many weapon developers there are in this city? Better start a scan. Sheesh, sudden death hide and seek is so intense.
I don't think this is the right thing for me to be doing, but too bad, so sad. It looked like it had a terraforming thing above me, so I figured this might be a good place to go to. Also, it keeps telling me the Brainiac mission is not available for me, so I guess I have to do random missions. I'm not sure, I'm guessing, mind you, but yeah.
This is kind of my deal.
So for the love of God, people who make games, Western guys, stop working with companies like Sweet Baby. Focus on, you know, actually working with the people that have good ideas in your company, and don't outsource. Unless you're going to outsource like a talented writer, like a comic book writer or something like that. Just, you know, focus on the characters and not what the writer has to say, because no one cares. I kid you not. No one cares about your author. No one cares about what you ate for breakfast. No one cares about who you vote for. None of that matters. Your ego is standing in your way. Knock it off. Because if this game flops, it's your own fault. Because you made a game that's just irritating. It has fun gameplay, but it's like, I've enjoyed this game a lot more when I actually mute the squad. I'm actually trying to get useful information from them, and today they're not annoying me, but they've annoyed me on more than one occasion. Alright, so I guess I'm picking up some type of weird equipment. Oh, wait, I gotta bring it back to the weird bus, don't I? Or do I have to keep... Yeah, no, I have to bring it to the bus, and then I have to go get the next thing. That's how this works. Gotta load it on the magic school bus, there you go. The next place. Oh, shut up, Brianiac. At least you're finally talking, so that's progress, I suppose. Civilian is ready for pickup. Well, I'm trying to get to them, but... You know, things are, traffic's a killer right now. Wait, where is the civilian? Are they up on this building? Oh, I see. So they're like right here. Yep, I'll take you with me. Come with me if you want to live. Later, fool.
So this is the might of an earthling demigod.
Whoop.
It will be mine.
Uh-huh. And I need to get back to the magic bus, so, hold up. There we go. In you go. Have fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, still space. Let's go with that. What is this? Personally, I'm just tired of it all. Like, I'm literally to the point where it's like... I don't know. It's gotta stop. How I would do it for my own sanity is I'd just play Japanese games from now on. Because outside of censorship, like, for female characters, they're not... At least the story is handled in Japan. They might change the costumes of, you know, certain characters or whatever, but at least the story, the narrative, everything that happens takes place in Japan. Like, so they can't mess with the writing, unlike this game, which likely I picture an entire committee actually doing stuff with. Which would explain why the writing is all over the place. Mission to mission, character interactions, cutscenes, bios, tapes. It's all very jarring. It also doesn't have like a... you know how the Arkham games, it's kind of like your tone is like a heartbeat? There's like a pattern to it that works. There's really no... the heartbeat is all over the place in this game. It's never quite the same. With Arkham, you knew what you were getting. This game, no, not so much. Bye-byes. Alright, where is the stupid civilian at? Oh, no stupid civilian, gotta keep going. Hello? No, not crying. Just rage. There's a difference between anger and, you know, actual crying. There's only a few things that have actually made me cry in my life. And one of those were movies. Actually, two of them were movies. No, it wasn't a softie. It was like a psychological moment. The death of Optimus Prime in the 80s. The death of Duke. And, the Indian in the Cupboard movie. The only times... I didn't even cry at my grandfather's funeral. Any of my grandfathers. I don't...
A lot of people don't cry at their grandparents' funeral.
Yeah, I don't know. But there are some things that can make me cry. A really good story that's well written can make me cry. Like actual tears, but usually tears of joy, like, oh my gosh, what did I just, like, actually see? Like, that was so well written. What was that?
I was crying at that little teeth, little cloud.
Yeah, little teeth, a little cloud. Okay, so where is your weird alphabet thing? Down? Okay, down. That works.
The characters glow in different colors so you can see them.
Certain characters attack the doors where the civilians are. And until those people are dead, you can't retrieve the civilians. That's what that's all about. I have a chain on me? What?
Like, trail behind.
Oh no, that's the little Pokeball that the humans are inside. Yeah, it's the same Pokeball that we put Batman in, and all the other stuff that we did. Some type of technology, like, I think. I don't know if they've actually said it or not. I wasn't paying attention to their jabbering. But I want to say it's like Ray Palmer or maybe even Ryan Chow. Like, you know, the Atom stuff, but I don't know.
The good guys are helping us with technology?
No, the Justice League in this universe only consists of 5 members. Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and Flash. That's it. Zatanna, Aquaman, Green Arrow, all those characters are mentioned, but they're not, you know, Nightwing. They're not part of the League, though.
Yeah, when we were going over the Justice League area in the Hall of Justice, so many people were like, wait, where's everybody else?
They just started out. Like, literally, Batman's only been a member. I'm working on a video about the lore of the game, like how the Justice League was founded. They have all these Argus tapes. And Batman's only been a member, if I'm thinking about this correctly, for about maybe 2 years. Like, he was the Demon Bat for a total of like 3 years after the events of Arkham Knight. And then Alfred apparently is still alive. Well, I mean, prior to the invasion, everybody was still around. I don't know if he's still, you know, if Batman cleaned house as a villain afterwards. I don't know.
Yeah.
I doubt they'll get into that because this is not a Batman game, which is fine.
Yeah.
But if you are making a game that is the continuation of a long-standing franchise of 15 years, then you need to properly fill in what's going on.
Yeah, like, if Arkham had Batman as the main character, then it's kind of weird that they don't really fill in very much.
Well, that's why I really feel like if Sefton Hill actually wrote this game, I think Batman would have had Wonder Woman's role, and he probably would have died. But he would have died in a heroic fashion. It wouldn't have been like a very kind of like, you know, we hate the character so much, we're going to end them type thing. Like, I don't see that happening. I think there was going to be more to it than that. That's just me, though. I'm just in pain. I'm fine.
I'm sorry you have to play this.
No, no, medical related stuff. Very bad stomach pain. It's okay. I have good days and bad days.
Well, just know that I can make your weapons way more powerful. Toyman out.
I'm surprised this game hasn't given me an ulcer, because I've been in remission for ulcers for a long time. Stress is one of those factors. But, I mean, you know, the gameplay for this game is fine. It's just the story just drives me crazy. Especially, like, the entire premise of the game is a multiverse. And yet, they have an opportunity to do multiverse stuff, especially with characters that never existed in this universe before, like Deadshot from Suicide Squad. You could have done so much to play around with the multiverse mechanic for him, but they blew it.
And this could have been a multiverse Harley, since she clearly doesn't
Exactly.
have any of the same, like, personality as the previous Harley.
Yeah, and I really hate the authors, especially with their mindset that any type of criticism is harassment. It's like, what type of dictatorship do we live in? Because whether you're a game journalist, a content creator, or like even a game developer, like criticism is something that is a part of the field that you're in, and it's not harassment. I think people forgot what actual harassment is. You saying you don't like a game and explaining your points, you know, and going through it and stuff like that is not the same as actual harassment.
Yeah, people
that's like the words are violent people. Like, you can't say words because words cause violence.
Harassment means somebody's coming at you over and over again. They never stop. Like, and then they're singling you out personally. It's a personal thing.
It's a personal attack.
If you are, you know, your game company and your actual customers are giving you legitimate criticism, that's not harassment.
I don't think they understand what harassment is, if I'm being honest.
They know that before they would get some kind of degree and get a job?
No.
Well, wouldn't they learn that in, like, junior high, what the word means?
I don't know what they teach in junior high anymore.
No.
But we live in these people, after Gamergate and Comicsgate and all this other stuff, I mean, they're some of the most entitled people I've ever met. Or ever, like, I don't interact with them on Twitter, but I see them going off all the time. Like, these people are crazy, and they shouldn't be given positions of power, authority, or the ability to touch characters they have no idea what they're doing.
Well, here's something interesting, like, you know, like, what I always learned when I was, like, tiny child is 2 wrongs don't make a right. So, like, they think people are wronging them. They think they're doing the right thing by standing up for whatever their truth is or their belief system. But, you know, like, them screaming at their fans online and trying to accuse people of stuff and trying to hurt other people, how would that be okay if they're accusing people of harassing them, but they're harassing their own fans, retweeting stuff, trying to threaten fans, trying to embarrass them, trying to make them look bad. That's harassment. They're doing it. It's like they're evil and they're accusing their fans of doing what they're doing.
Okay, so this is not a save the civilian thing. This is be inside of a power bubble.
This looks like a truck you would get. Oh my gosh.
It is a truck you would get it. Like, it's Toyman. It's a toy. It's supposed to be a toy.
Oh, okay. Alright, good. At least there's a reason.
Yeah, it's Toyman. Toyman helping us out.
We're gonna pull off one of our classic data gathering missions, so I can make you more science augments.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Toyman. Time for some uncontrolled conditions.
Yay! So we gotta go basically shoot a bunch of bad guys, collect data, come back here, and then the whole thing is gonna be, like, bombed or whatever.
I feel like with how dorky this plot is, I feel like this really should have been an E or teen rated game.
I mean, I
really don't think they should have added F-bombs. I think
it still doesn't feel M-rated to me. Like, M-rated is like,
they shouldn't have
there's more scarring things in like Arkham City and Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight. Not so much in Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight kind of tamed down like the thug dialogue.
It doesn't have a mature storyline.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel mature at all.
Mature.
Yeah.
Just adding a few F-bombs into a child storyline doesn't make it M-rated.
Also, for a game that has lots of blood and gore, like the only blood and gore that really happened was a couple heads exploding. And I mean that makes sense in the context of the Suicide Squad game because they have nanobombs inside their heads.
Made that purple, and then it could have been E-rated.
Yeah.
Nothing personal, just filling up.
Is this guy dead yet? Am I actually hurting him? I don't think I'm actually hurting him. Sorry, Brainiac. I'm not paying attention.
It's also irresponsible to write dialogue and make like environments that look like they're made for kids, and then make kids want to play a game with F-bombs.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people on our channel like, the game looks like Fortnite. It's like, no, you can't play this game.
Right.
It's not.
That's what they're. It's like they're trying to ruin kids.
I don't know. It's a little weird. Did I get him? Nope, he's still alive. Alright, you know what? That exploding thing of yours, wicked annoying. Don't like it. I think I need to find some type of gadget or something to... I don't have any bombs. In order to get him to open up or something, I think I have to be like glowing to hurt him. He makes the shot, he made a sports reference, and I fall down. Boo. Come on, somebody resurrect me. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this.
Did I actually bring stuff? Okay, I brought some stuff
I
back
don't
with
remember
me.
Deadshot being into sports.
He's not. It's a stereotype.
I know what it is. I know.
But it's inclusive, Amber.
No, it's not. It's stereotypical.
It's a stereotype. It's fine.
Well, they're gonna make someone Irish have them wear green all the time.
No. If you're Irish, you have to drink all the time. Like,
that's very stereotypical, though.
so they didn't make Captain Boomerang that. He's he's Australian, which apparently it's a stereotype in Australia if you drink a lot.
Well,
which he is a drunk in this.
But Australians have watched this playthrough another game plan. They said they didn't even get his character or Australians right anyway. They said that he would have actually sworn more.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Ow.
Also, no offense, but Australians are generally really good looking. I mean, it's like...
Are you talking about Thor?
I'm just talking about everyone. I've seen Australian news all the time. There's like people running around going, like, you know, they do all that. They're outside all the time. They all are in terrific shape. They all look like supermodels in Australia. Everyone does. I don't think that it's kind of weird having Captain Boomerang in Australia. I saw a guy, random person on the news of Australian news. He was chasing some guy down the street. So he tried to rob a place, and he was in great shape. Everyone in Australia I've seen on the news looks like they're in good shape. How can you not be if you live in that beautiful environment?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, this dude is super annoying. Maybe I'm not strong enough to actually fight this guy, but, I mean, you break a shield and then shoot him, and then he's supposed to die.
I was actually talking about you, sweetheart. You're from Australia, aren't you?
No.
Oh, oops. I'm really messed up. I don't know who I was thinking of then.
Yeah. Thanks, Amber. Appreciate that. No. I don't want to be touched right now. My stomach hurts. No pressure. No cats, no wife, no touchy. I don't know. I don't like to be touched when I don't feel well. It makes me more nauseous. I don't know. Some people are like that. Some people like to be cuddled when they're nauseous. I don't want people touching me because it makes me dizzier.
I don't feel good. My whole body usually hurts and is in pain, so I don't like to be touched easily. You lean in for all of them.
Oh, I need some shield or I'm toast. Oh, that's it. That was my last revive. I lost.
I don't even remember big shark people in Atlantis.
They are. Mission failed.
First, Brianiac will be a team operation. While you engage his forces, your support squad will crack his data vault's shield. You'll need to looking forward to You'll need to complete all surgical strikes before we breach the vault. Waller out. I'm looking forward to working with you on this important mission. Hero out.
We're going the wrong way.
I don't see how I'm going the wrong way, but it's like literally right here. But I can't activate it right now because I need some type of destroy the I don't even know what it's called. Destroy the terraforming thing, but it hasn't happened yet.
That wasn't on personality for Waller. She said something and she got it wrong and then she said sorry. I've never heard Waller say sorry in my life in any sorts of media.
Wait, can I actually do this now?
Metropolis. This is Lois Lane, and the worst has come to pass. Superman is dead. Once the guiding light of the Justice League and a hero to the world, Superman's legacy was shattered by the events of the past few weeks and the devastating violence done by all those who once swore to protect us. Like the 4 members of the Suicide Squad, Metropolis isn't giving up. I'm not giving up. Not if there's any chance of saving lives and getting Brainiac out of our city. In light of everything that has happened, it is easy to feel hopeless. It is easy to lose faith when it feels the best of us have failed. But in times like this, it is not about being super. It is about being human. If there's one thing we can take from the Man of Steel we once knew, let it be his spirit of perseverance, resilience, and strength in the face of impossible odds. I'll try to learn everything I can in the coming days and report what I find. Until we speak again, Metropolis, stay safe and keep fighting.
Okay.
The smiles are creepy.
Okay. I mean, I still don't feel anything for the Justice League that died because I never met them. Like, they've never appeared in any previous game or...
Yeah, it would have been cool if we got to see them, like, take down some bad guys first and work together, and then we had to kill them.
Maybe they should have had a Justice League game first before they did the Suicide Squad if you're gonna... The only way it works is if you introduce them and are not part of the Arkhamverse. If it's just like, kind of like, oh, kill the evil Justice League thing, it's like, alright, cool. So it's like another Injustice thing, but... Yeah, whatever.
Are you threatened by tall people, Deadshot?
Ooh, he got you there, Deadshot.
I'm threatened by tall people.
That it?
What? Deadshot is tall.
Call you dead short.
He's,
Okay.
He's not tall? He looks
No.
tall to me.
Eh. I don't know. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that's going to do it for this episode. This episode went all over the place. But needed to be talked about. The BIOS had to be talked about, so, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow will be the end of Brainiac. I need to figure out and actually go up and read the map, and maybe, I'm pretty sure there's guides for this game available now, because I just want to be done with this. I'm trying to speed through this so I can just be done, because I'm just kind of tired of it. The Joker DLC, hopefully that'll add to the story, but I have my doubts. I'm sure they'll probably find some way of resurrecting the Justice League, especially with like all the backlash for the game, because they'll try to save face. Or maybe it was in the game the whole time. Don't really know. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And probably the finale tomorrow, I hope. Bye-bye.